Hello, my friends. We have another part of speech to talk about. So, we're going to talk about the pronoun today. Just like when we talked about the adverb and we found the word verb hiding inside of it, check out pronoun. There's the word noun hiding inside of it. Let's look at the symbols. Remember that a noun is the large black triangle, and it means a person, place, or thing, the name of a thing. Look at the symbol for the pronoun. They're both triangles. They're both the same height. The only difference is their color and the fact that the noun is an equilateral triangle, 3 sides the same, and the pronoun is an isosceles triangle, 2 sides the same and 1 different. The pronoun takes the place of a noun. Listen to these sentences. We're going to use our friend Bob again. Bob the Lego guy. All right, if I say, Bob took a walk. Bob pet his cat. Bob took a nap. All of those sentences start with Bob. However, I could say, Esri, please stop barking. I could also say, Bob took a walk. He pet his cat. He took a nap. That still has the same meaning. I acted out the same thing. First, the Lego creature walked, then it pet a cat, then it napped. But I only used the word Bob 1 time in the second set of sentences, and I used it 3 times in the first set. Let's write it down so we can see it. I might change the sentences slightly. Bob walked. Bob pet a cat. Bob slept. These are all perfectly fine sentences. However, if you write them all in a row like this, it can feel a little silly to say Bob over and over again. Bob walked, Bob pet a cat, Bob slept. Instead, what you will find that people often do when they're talking is they replace some of these Bobs with the word he. Bob walked. He pet a cat. He slept. When we do that, we're using a pronoun. We're using the pronoun he to take the place of the noun Bob. We're going like this. That's a pronoun taking the place. And here's a pronoun taking the place. Bob walked. He pet a cat. He slept. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. Let's try this again with something different. How about this is Bob's cat. This is Bob's axe. This is Bob's sheep. This is Bob's turtle. I could say all of those things. Or I could say, this is Bob's cat. This is his axe. This is his sheep. This is his turtle. In that case, I replaced all of my Bobs with his. Did you notice that no matter what, when I said the details about the cat, the very first thing, I still said the name Bob? What would happen if I just walked up to you and started a conversation and said, he is mad at you? You might think, who he? What he? Is it Bob the Lego person? Is it the mail carrier? Is it my dad? Who's mad? I don't know. But if I said, I was talking to your brother the other day, he is mad at you. In that case, I would have already told you who I was talking about. Before you can use a pronoun, you need to use the noun first, almost every time. Otherwise, it makes no sense. If we go back to our one about Bob, and I replace all the Bobs with he walked, he pet a cat, he slept, we no longer know who we're talking about. We could be talking about anyone. So it is important that when you make some replacements of your nouns with pronouns, that you leave the regular noun in there once. Bob walked. He pet a cat. He slept. We used a bunch of masculine pronouns for that example. We could do the same thing with her or their. This is tricky. Make sure you use this variety of their. His, her, their, he, him, she, it. All of those are pronouns. These are all the little words that take the place of our nouns. Let's try one more sentence together. Let's make it about the turtle. The turtle went for a walk. She met her cousin. That's the way I made it with pronouns. That sounds like how people often talk. The turtle went for a walk. She met her cousin. What if I said it without using any pronouns? The turtle went for a walk. The turtle met the turtle's cousin. That sounds absurd. You use a lot of pronouns when you speak already. You just might not have known what they were called. Pronouns are words that take the place of a noun. And some of our examples are these. There are more. Feel free to investigate, see what you can discover. And remember that our pronoun is this tall purple triangle. The way I remember it is I imagine that this triangle was smaller and it stretched itself out to be as tall as the noun because it's trying to take the place of a noun. It's trying so hard to fill that noun role. Instead of being the noun Bob, it's going to be the pronoun he. Give it a try. Take some notes, make some chains, do whatever you like. Make some sentences with your own random little stuff you have around the house like I did. It's honestly kind of fun making sentences about Legos and other assorted things. Give it a try. Bob says goodbye. I say goodbye too. You are all great and do some good work. Bye.